6912 is on screen right now. She's the belted one with white rear legs and certainly a standout from a litter that's very well represented in the spring showcase. This is another in-game. We've already talked about her Calico sister at this point. She's an in-game on the top side. JoJo Dirty Deal on the bottom side. I guess I don't know what else to say about in-game without beating a drum here, but that boar has had more staying power than most, and I think it's incredibly impressive what he's done recently. I had the chance to judge the Coba show there in Oklahoma a couple weeks ago, and I loved the bear that ended up grand. I loved him in breed. I loved him in the grand drive. I felt like using him was one of the easier decisions of the day, and I found out later that he was an end game. The bear that I had the chance to be in the ring with Mark Hogue at OYE last year that was grand was an end game, and it's been fun to watch that boar's staying power, and I think it's really fun from a breeding perspective to get the chance to go back and use a boar with his age and still be relevant with a litter of pigs here in 2023. So I think this gild's very good. I think her upside as a show gild is certainly something I know Boots will touch on, but genetically down the road, if you're looking to invest dollars in something that's versatile and something that's got a very high ceiling from a retail standpoint, I think 6912 is a good place to start.
Yeah, I mean, I think you could write a book on the bottom side of her pedigree on why this would be a wise investment to try and build around. And then you throw the fact in that the in-game females have been very good and very relevant up to this point and still surfacing and climbing, and then you throw that mixed into the pedigree, and I think it only helps their value. And, from a show value perspective, I mean, man, when they're built like that and they've got that kind of range of motion and bend and athleticism, man, you're headed the right direction. And on top of that, man, there's just nothing really wrong here at the same time. I mean, her look is good, her muscle pattern's right. For a gilt, she's got plenty of body and plenty of depth through her center body right now to go ahead and get a little mileage out of her early. But to me, she looks like a feeding one that by the time you want to blow her up, she's going to respond and you're going to be in the money there. Good color, good build, good kind of livestock there.